Terrible Apophis. How dare you reveal that secret? So the server is still not up. Apparently it could be down for as much as another hour, so we're gonna catch up on things in the meantime. For those watching the VOD, there will be a timestamp in the pinned comment below for when the game actually starts up. So let me get caught up on chat here. David, super cringe first. Terrible Navy man during your lunchtime. I know, terrible. Rook, excited to see what the Garrett can do. It's going to be a really good ship. Oh no. Navy man and David think I've got an eraser, like from Men in Black. Isn't still offline for maintenance? Yeah, it is right now, but not for much longer. Going to my in-game scene here. For guy, how's it going? They know too much. I'm just catching up on chat. So it's still down. Yes, it is. Let's see if the test server's up. A Spencer stream on a Tuesday? Of course. There's an update for the game. I'm going to be live for it. Now, I do want to be perfectly clear for everyone. I am not going to be playing the new story mission on stream today. I know a lot of you want to be able to go in and experience that yourself. So I am going to focus on the new ship, and I will let all of you, privately experience the new story mission. I don't want to spoil anything or, take that experience away from you. I'm doing good. Okay, Trible is up. I don't have a fresh copy of my character over here. Can I copy a character right now? Is that up? Get another copy of the launcher up so I can see for the green dot there to let us know when the server's up. I can copy a character over to Trible right now. That is wonderful. I'm going to copy Casual over for the 200th time. Page loads. Michi, Pretora, Cheops, Neothamist, Mikey, Cobra. Yeah, it'll be a great DPS tank. It'll be great for a lot of different things. It's a really good ship. From the specs, what do you see as the best do ship? Right now, the Mirror Angle. It also, the answer depends on what type of platform or what type of situation you're going into. The best do ship is going to depend on what you're playing. If you're doing elites and you're going into solo or random environments, the Mirror Angle is right now the best option. If you're doing a supported run, something really short duration where you don't need to factor in uncon, then, platforms like the Legendary Avenger, the Vajug, the Aerial Juggernaut, those come into play. For advanced, that's typically able to be completed very quickly with a high power build. So those same ships, the Vajug, the Avenger, that they do really well there. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good ships out there. Many things are capable of blitzing through the content this game has, if you build them right. Okay. Again, we're just waiting for the main server to come up. Yeah, Trible came back up in the past couple of days. What is the first build I'm doing on the new ship? I'm probably, so the very first setup is going to just be the same thing you guys have seen from me a lot. I'll see if I have some pulse phasers laying around though. It's going to be just a CSV style setup. Pulse phasers just got a visual revamp, and I believe the audio's been revamped as well. So rather than just do another plasma setup, I'll just do phasers. Pulse phasers ideally. Does this need a new character? No. Mirror Angle isn't as good looking as the Delkina? I know. I wish we had a Temp Intel or Intel Temp Delkina. The Mirror Angle is going to be the big ship for them to beat this year for the higher level of the player base. We need a ship that has a lot of uncon potential, a hangar bay, experimental weapon slot, the ability to run Gravwell 1 alongside OSS 3. We need a ship that is better than the Mirror Angle, and that's going to be quite the challenge. No, it's fine, David. I've got a set of them somewhere. I mean, this will be a very capable torpedo platform. I'm sort of I'm just tired of torpedoes. Oh, there's a raid. Easy Shade, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. So CW, the issue with the tort meta is if you're like actually looking at it from like what is the most effective, it's the Terran Eagle. The Terran Eagle is legitimately the only min-max torpedo platform in the game. There is no other ship that competes with it. That's the issue with the tort meta, is the Terran Eagle came in, introduced a console that is effectively only able to be maxed out on that ship, and 2 years later, we've had no other ships, with that same set of requirements to compete with the Eagle. So if you're looking at it from a torpedo meta point of view, if it doesn't have a commander pilot and a lieutenant commander command, it does not matter. It is not a competitive platform for torpedoes. It'll still be a really good platform. This will still be amazing. But if you're wondering why there's no meta guides for torpedoes on other platforms, it's because the Terran Eagle sort of ruined it. Yeah, and there are only a couple of torpedoes that are actually good, so all the tort builds are pretty much the same. Yeah. Yes, I am on Trible right now. You better not throw a cookie cutter do setup on the Garrett. That's exactly what I'm going to do. The holodeck server is still down. Trible is up. So I'm just on the test server, looking at some stuff while we wait. It'll be good for CSV. Like this will be a great weapons platform. It'll work well for tanking. You can do torps on it, do tanking. It's going to be capable for all of those. I'm not sure why I'm not getting any notifications from... Are you guys hearing the Twitch and YouTube notifications? JB, how's it going? Yeah, the Stargazer skin variant was updated. Yep. But yeah, that's actually something I want to talk about there. Why does still hate the Sovereign? Terrible. Jack, thank you for the follow, and again, Easy Shade, thank you for the raid there. Did a bunch of TFOs and then played in SWTOR for a bit, but got hungry. Understandable. Yeah. Okay, so some of you have probably already seen this patch also brings with it a nerf to the Breen shield tunneling trait and to glass cannon, two of the new traits from the Breen lockbox. Now, I think all of us knew that Breen shield tunneling was like mega OP. It was literally an attack pattern beta 1 of debuff plus 30% shield pen, and the minus max shield capacity, who cares? What they did with the patch today is they've halved it. So it's now just 15% shield and armor pen. It's... And I want to be clear for any of you worried that you bought a trait that's no longer good. That's not true. This trait goes from being S tier to being S tier. It goes from being the best trait in the game to being one of the best traits in the game. This is still a trait that if you have it, you want to run it. And if you don't have it, you should aspire to pick it up for your DPS build. The Credum console, I don't think has been adjusted yet. I'm not 100% sure. Are you guys hearing the notifications from, like, Discord and all that? Oh, no. Dan, sounds good and very much appreciated. Will the market drop on it? I think the drop rate just sucks too much, to be honest with you. You hear nothing? Absolutely nothing? I think my... Oh, there is game sound on. I hear it now. It's just really quiet. It goes from S tier to S tier after a nerf. That tells you the nerf was... Yeah. Don't hear anything. Yeah, the game is just really quiet. It's because I have ambient and music turned off on the game. Yeah, it goes. It is legitimately still an S tier trait. No audio on the notifications. I don't know why it's doing that. No notification sounds. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Downtime for us in the E. It's downtime for everyone right now. The main server is still down. Glass Cannon also took a hit. That is one of the new traits as well. So it now only provides 15% all weapon damage and then minus 10% shield capacity. So the shield capacity nerf, or the amount of shield you lost with this was taken down, so you're in a better position there, but the weapon damage buff was lowered slightly. And from what I've heard, it is still affecting kit modules, so I can actually test that real quick. There is something that does damage. Okay. So gravity pull device is 578.6, and if I deslot that trait, 566.7. So it still is impacting kit modules. What patrol should I do to level up traits? Just doing Nargala Elite will typically get you it in one go. I'm going to do a TFO first, just to get that slight cost reduction. Yes, the pulse phaser visuals have been updated on Trible. The maintenance is not over. I'm on the Trible test server. I'm on Trible. The test server that PC has. See the Garrett right there? Unfortunately, I can't grab it yet because there's no Zen store over on the Trible test server. But you can see it close up, which you got to see on the stream they did yesterday. Undis, how's it going? It looks really good. There's the sounds. Dan, thank you for all of the bits. Very much appreciated. Have I seen the visuals for the pulse phasers yet on Triple? No, let's go take a look at those. But yeah, the Garrett visually looks really good. I really like the design of this. Front side reminds you of a Cylon ship from Battlestar. I mean, I sort of see that with the saucer up here. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. 9th roll on advanced can get you quite a bit of XP as well. Do I think they'll ever bring back the Foundry? No. I think the Foundry's dead. The Foundry is dead. Warp Core, my Discord sounds are permanently muted. Dan, I very much appreciate all of the bits. How does one know which foe is marked for Intel Handler? I don't remember if there's a visual cue for that. Unfortunately, I don't remember that. The Foundry was a way for players to... It was player-generated content. It was a system that was very difficult for them to maintain, and because of that, they had to pull it a couple years ago. Okay, pulse phasers. Those are undiscovered phasers, right? Yeah. The UI for opening these weapon packs, as many of you know, is absolutely horrendous, and I'm going to say that every opportunity I can. I opened a couple thousand Infinity choice packs recently on the live server, and it made me very unhappy. It's such a miserable experience. Nice. Big purple target circle around the ship. Yeah, the mirror angle is what has sad. Yes, yes. For those in Twitch chat, I'm multi-streaming on both the Twitch and YouTube sides. So if you see me talking to someone you don't see, it's because it's got both up. Okay, so let's grab some pulse phaser beams here and just take a look at the visuals. See, this interface doesn't remember what you previously selected, so if you're opening, you know, let's say a couple hundred of these boxes, you're gonna hate life by the end of it. Oh, and there's an Omni too. Nice. Okay, let's move those in the bank over to casual. Did dual heavy cannon pulse also change? I think so. The sound and visuals, I believe, both got updated. There's a lot of bits rolling in on the Twitch side. I very much appreciate it. 5K bits badge, yeah. Ulrich, thank you for the follow. They updated the look, yes. So when the game pops back up, if there's still some cheap pulse phasers on the exchange, probably grab a few because the price is bound to go up. Too many items. The new sounds for the pulse phasers are ASMR heaven. Okay, I'm going to move the launcher up here, and we're going to make the game full screen. What's Spencer's record for concurrent viewers? I think around 400. Oh. Too many items in overflow. Trible doesn't remember how many inventory slots you have on the main server, so when you copy a character over, you can run into the issue you currently see me dealing with. And again, for anyone just rolling in, I'm not going to play the new story mission on stream today, just because I know some of you want to be able to experience that on your own, and I don't want to take that experience away from you. We're going to be focused on looking at the Garrett here today. I should hopefully be able to move the weapons here in a moment. Yes, there's a lot of items, and I need to make the UI bigger here. And turn screen shake off, because that is on for some reason right now. Why am I blanking on where that is right now? What tab is screen shake on again? Oh, it's right there, right in front of me. I just am blind. Okay. Ignore me. X Jim, how's it going? I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of people in chat. If I miss your question, just feel free to repost it. Excelsior would be a great fit. So something that was brought up to me as well is last year with the 14th, they included some other C-store ships in the bundle, and then they also gave those some new skins. And I mean, they potentially could do something like that for the Excelsior, because isn't the when I was looking at the Okinawa, because people kept bringing that up, isn't that pretty close to an Excelsior in some ways, or am I thinking of the wrong ship? 500 biddies for Nobina, good deal. I do not have ship boxes to trade right now. What's my thought on turret boats? With the turret bug, that's not the best idea right now. but I mean they're fine. I've done a solo ISE with a full turret build before, so it's certainly very doable. It's not the most effective, but you can do it if you want. Okay, so I don't have DHCs here, but what we're gonna do is just slap on some of these pulse phasers and just take a look at the visuals. Normally I would say, you know, don't do what I'm doing here weapons wise, but just for the purpose of showing you guys the visual changes here, I'm just going to slap these random weapons on my ship. Don't do this at home, basically is what I'm saying. Yeah, I need more inventory space. We're just going to look at the visuals here, so I'm going to go into a patrol, normal difficulty, and let's do a Jupiter Gauntlet. I'll boost the sound up if needed to. Yes, I'm on the Trible test server. Surely, I mean, that's pretty much how the turret issue was discovered. The only hamster. Bridger, how's it going? Marked Chief, the patch notes have been updated. I am on the Trible test server, yes. Nice, Big. Is the Undine Chirex Bio Warship good? It's a capable ship. It's not the best, but you can make it get through. You can build it out to get through any content the game has. If you like it, it'll work. Okay, again, let me know if the audio is not great. It reset all my weapons. Okay. One moment. Loadout just sort of overwrote what I just did, so I gotta fix that. There we go. Yeah, so the pulse phaser visuals have been updated, and they look and sound really good now. Though it's probably hard to hear over everything else. They have travel time now? Oh no. All your weapons belong to us? Yeah, so if you have pulse phasers, they have been updated with this. The travel time, we'll have to test that out. That could be a concern. There was a discovery last year that some weapons in the game have a slower travel time, and that can result in a performance penalty. That's why all of the DPS people stopped using Viridian Plasma, because we found that they were traveling slower, and as such, they were just not performing as well because of the slower travel time. But yeah, these pulse phasers look really good. This is just raw fire. I don't have a fire at will on the build or anything because my bridge officer setup got messed up. But they look really good. I'm gonna fly over here, get out of combat for a moment, and just slap a fire at will on the build. The entire bridge officer setup got reset basically because I copied the character over to Trible. So let me just fix that. Let's just do a fire at will and see how it goes. Oh, that is beautiful right there. That was very immersive. Test dummies. The test dummies haven't been on the Trible test server for like a year and a half. They just randomly disappeared and they've never been put back in. Yeah, they look amazing. These are about to be very expensive on the exchange. Okay. I'll do fire at will again for the final wave here. Like, that is just so immersive. Now, if only Fire at Will had better uptime. Yeah, but the visuals on these pulse phasers are really cool. Does look cool under fall. Vomit inducing. Bordicus said that all of the upcoming anniversary ships in the bundle will have pulse phasers on them, but they won't be upgradable. Honestly, a good way for them to help sell the entire bundle might be to include another full set of like pulse phaser weapon packs in there. They did that with an event last year. And pulse phasers are probably going to see a spike up on the exchange now. Scuba, the live server, holodeck, is still not up. I'm on the Trible test server right now. Why does it look like... What does it look like with beam overload? Let's go find out. Someone get Spencer a napkin. Oh no. The bundle will surprise us. I don't know. The weapons that come on ships are almost never upgradable. I was in just the Mere Angle, the Mere Strikewing Escort. That's just the ship I was in on this character. Turn the sound up to hear the phasers? Yep, I can do that. Oh, did I miss a question? Yeah, no, well, I can't English right now. It's accessible, but the test dummies have been gone for about a year and a half. Sorry, there's a lot of questions in chat coming in. Am I swearing off CSV? No. Neo, how's it going? How many TMP ships do we have on stow? I can't. When can I ever English? I know. Blue Endeavor. So, like, if I go over to the test map over here, when you go into that map and try to spawn the test dummies, they're just not there as an option. They haven't for a while. What's my opinion on more Starship trade slots? I mean, over time, that's a good idea, because we eventually find ourselves in a position where there's going to be like 7, best traits, and it's very hard for new things to compete. So the best way to get us to buy new ships for new traits is to give us another slot. Eventually it always gets to that point. Are there no era phasers in the game? I don't remember. There's the pulse. No, there's the low B pulse phaser cannons. Bruce, how's it going? Yeah, so when you go into this map, it used to have the test dummies, and they're just not there anymore. The map that Jed had made back in the day, I believe. Yeah. Thank you. That is very much appreciated. This map was always really handy. Do we know when the 15th bundle is going to be officially detailed? Typically, there's like a 2 to 3 week delay between the start of the anniversary event and then the bundle being released. I don't know if they're going to hold to that schedule this year, but I imagine we're probably not going to learn anything about the bundle this week, would be my expectation. We might see a teaser pop up next week, but according to Bort, they are going to fix the premonition trait soon. Data or Saturk is going to be very, very happy. Saturk has been going crazy about that for a while. No, the Pulse have cannons. It's Kelvin that only has beams. Yeah, let me take the Hexa cannons off. Let me clear more inventory space for that. And we'll skill with control resist too. Yeah. Saturk is going to be very happy. Okay, so you guys want an Argala. I'm just going to do this on normal because I have not upgraded the weapons or anything. Wanted Argala. Need more Kelvin ships. Yeah, the server's still... I mean, the launcher says until 9:30 a.m. Pacific, so that's still another half hour. Yeah. Thank you for the anonymous gift. Yeah. I think I asked her about that at some point. Terrible, Phil. Let's boost the game audio up here. Hopefully this is not too loud for you guys. So I'm gonna boost the audio up and just let the weapons fire. I'll do fire at will and then a beam overload. Let's do the beam overload or the fire at will first. And here's beam overload. That's a really, really cool visual right there. That was very immersive. Bonus send sale, is there?
You have entered an area controlled by the Bentham Guard. Our scans indicate your...
There's end sale today. Is that on Epic as well?
Ongoing operation. You will...
Are the wide arc pulse phaser DHCs any good? They're fine. Yep, there's a 20% sale on Epic as well. So if you're looking to pick up any Zen and you happen to have the ability to purchase through the Epic Games Store, as always, I would appreciate it if you could use code CasualSAB at checkout. Beam Overload, those will look good on your Sovereign. Yeah. Are there any Epic giveaway promos? I thought there was going to be one, but there's none up right now.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask
I
if their
flew far away
boss
from everything.
might come out of hiding.
And I don't have a battery equipped, so let's give these a little bit more haste. Thought it was closer.
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
Do more of that beam overload.
Go quietly. You will stand down and surrender to the Bentham Guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations from some of the asteroids.
Trailer on YouTube for the anniversary.
With bolt holes, temporary hideout. We do what we want, where we want.
Is the free ship worth it? Yeah. Yeah.
Transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
Yeah, I still see the circle on my ship. The free ship is really good. Yeah, the free ship is legitimately a very good platform. Okay, hopefully that was loud enough for you guys to hear the sound there. Let me turn that back down.
Thank you for your assistance, and welcome to this sector. We recommend that you get underway and head for secure space. There's been a lot of
trailer is nice on YouTube for the anniversary.
And multiple reports of danger to travelers.
Travel time confirmed for the beams. We'll have to do some further testing there. Are there cannon versions of the pulse phasers? Yes, there is. Nice. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of comments coming in. Again, if I miss what you said, feel free to repost it. We've got 66 on Twitch, another almost 400 on the YouTube side right now. Any Epic giveaway promos? I will recheck here. None that are new. Yes, there's a Zen sale live right now. I don't know. I mean, there's always a possibility we may see some more of those Alienware or Steel Series type giveaways. Still debating on when to use the T6 coupon we just got on. I'll be holding it for now until we see the 15th bundle. Yeah, I think that's ultimately the best option. Save your coupon, especially if you're not planning on picking up the entire bundle. Just save your coupon to see what's in there first, because there might be a ship in there that you're interested in. What are the best phaser dual heavy cannons besides the Terran Rep and 22nd Century ones? I mean, people like the radiolytics. Ark, thank you for the follow. Documents, how's it going? Do I think we'll see a combination of bonus Zen and discounted price for Zen sale? Probably not. I don't think we should expect that with every sale. I think that was just a special occasion. Why is it that the Jem'Hadar characters start at level 60? They're meant to be an endgame focused faction. They're meant to be for veteran players. Can I show what the pulse phaser cannons look like? Yeah. They have not confirmed anything about the premium ship for the anniversary bundle. They have not officially confirmed any ship for the anniversary bundle. Though there's a few that, are pretty safe guesses. The Ark Royal. Thomas put a picture of it up on Blue Sky and social media, about 2 months ago. Pretty strong evidence pointing towards the Shangri-La. Yes, I'm on Trible. Mac, very much appreciated. Bingo, how's it going? Now all we need on your Garrett's oh no. Triz bobblehead. Triz actually took a picture of my face and put it on a bobblehead that he had on his stream for a while. It was rather disturbing. Yeah. I will be doing a news video later today. After the stream, I'll do some content to recap everything. There's going to be build videos up for the Garrett as well. Probably going to start off with a do setup similar to what I did for the Typhoon, and I do also want to cover the tank side as well. And there's a lot of people really wanting to see torpedoes. I'm not a big fan of doing torps much anymore, but I'll see about getting something put together. It just torps. Once you have flown the Terran Eagle, doing torps on other things just feels bad. Yes, we should be getting a new table for the start of the new season on the DPS tables. I believe Kraust already got the back end set up for it. I don't know if that is automated to automatically move over new parses after the patch, or if that's something that we have to turn on. I don't know. It's up already? Okay. Good, thank you. Cannons. Thankfully, I think I might have some random pulse cannons lying around on my on the main account on the main server, so that'll make things easy. I got 3 dual heavy cannons. That's good enough. How much? If you're doing under 2 million DPS, the Viridian weapons are fine. It's just when you're pushing towards the really higher part of the DPS spectrum where the Viridian weapons with the slower travel time can start to be a hindrance. Thoughts on the weapon cosmetics? I really like what they've done with the pulse phasers. They look really great. Yes, I'm on Trible. The main server is still down. If you like the Viridian plasma, go ahead and use them. Oh, adding cosmetic slots? That's been asked many times, and I just don't think that's feasible. Interesting to see how the Garrett stacks up against the Lexington as a tank. Well, the Lexington is a good ship, but it doesn't really have the correct components for tanking. With tanking and stow, like meta-wise, you really want to have a command seat so you can do suppression barrage, and the Garrett does happen to have that sort of seating. Suppression barrage is just a really powerful command bridge officer ability that will reduce the damage that your opponents are doing, so it's really quite handy. Yeah. And if you guys did the Typhoon event last year, you may still have some of these Pulse Phaser weapon packs on you, and you may be able to claim yourself some Pulse Phasers that way.
I feel so ignored.
The Justiciar. Well, the Justiciar is a good tank platform, but the Garrett should be better. Any new promotion? I don't know. There's no blog put out, about a new giveaway. And the live server's still down. The original Excelsior, I mean, for sure did. I don't know. Okay. Let's do another Jupiter Gauntlet. Just take a look at the visuals here. What is the best DPS Romulan ship? I mean, the best DPS ship in the entire game, technically, is the legendary Scimitar, because it can do the Thaler on Pulse and take advantage of the massive overkill potential. But for standard gameplay, the Dalkina, that's really good. And for the KDF side, it's hard. The KDF faction has not been treated the best when it comes to ships. I mean, the D7 Merc Worker, that's fine. The legendary Vorcha is good. The legendary Bordeaux is good. It's just rough for them. Okay, here's the visuals for the Pulse Cannon, or the Pulse Phaser dual heavy cannons. So it's basically the same as the... Yeah, that looks really cool. Basically the same as the fall was. KDF have ships. Bingo, terrible. The cannons don't seem to have travel time under CSV. Yeah. Let's speed them up here with some haste. Yeah, it's really immersive. I really like what they did with the pulse phasers. The proc on pulse phasers, it's like resistance to you and then a debuff for the foe, I believe. It's nothing really that crazy. Yeah, so when the proc goes off, it lowers the target's damage resistance and gives you some.
Work. We'll analyze the data.
Procs are useless, so it doesn't matter. I mean, with the amount of haste you can get nowadays with fleet power, the Ilios console, the Atlantis trait, you can make procs matter. It looks so goofy when you move forward with them. Yeah, transferring resistance, essentially. I missed something else in chat. Missed a lot of things in chat today. Wonder if rapid fire? Yeah, let's take a look at that next. Yeah, boss, pretty much. If you're not talking about any game DPS TFO runs, then anything will do. Absolutely. Pretty much every tier 6 ship in the game is capable of getting you through the content the game has, if you build it correctly. That's really what it boils down to, is how you build it. And even a lot of the stuff that we're not very positive about, like single target builds, for instance, you can still build those out to be really powerful. Okay. So let's do another patrol here. I'll just do another Jupiter Gauntlet with rapid fire. Even if you build it incorrectly, yeah, absolutely.
The recent conflict at Jupiter Station brought up a number of tactical concerns. Today's simulation will be one of the first steps toward the recent conflict at Jupiter.
Enemy ships warping in near projection station Alpha.
Okay, I'm going to give this a bunch of haste before hitting it.
Evacuating all personnel.
Just a stream of fire right at the enemy. That looks so cool. Now that is with a bunch of haste on the build, to be clear. PRF is immersion? Yeah, pretty much. Bad maneuvering? Well, my build got completely scrambled going over to the Trible test server, so the build's not perfect right now. Looks like a dragon's breath. It just looks really cool. They changed the visuals of the pulse phasers, so just looking at those while we wait for the main server to come up. Yeah, the main server is down. Yep, there's currently a Zen sale. Yeah, the turret bug, I believe, was reported. That was very, very publicly posted. But yeah, the pulse phasers with the change here look really cool. Really cool. Something else I want to do while we're on Trible. Let me just see if I have the stuff here. Turret accuracy bug is on our list. Good to hear. Thank you for the confirmation there, Borticus. Yeah. In space, you still hear the bird? I don't know. Yeah, the Triple test server is separate, so it is up right now. Polydeck is still down with the launcher stating it should be up hopefully within the next couple of minutes. Pulse phaser proc does not matter. Oh no. I mean, it's all about immersion, and these are very immersive weapons after the patch here. The team did a great job with the visuals of these. Word message. Pulse phasers would be appropriate on like any TMP era ship, right? I mean the move Tubby over towards ships having like a full spec that started to happen under Cryptic. Jonathan started that trend towards initially giving the event ships with just a lieutenant commander spec seat access to the full specialization ability that would typically be locked to having a commander, and then just gradually over time they move that up to just making the ships full commander specialization. Now, the thing with that too is, keep in mind these ships are free initially, but they do eventually cost more than what a standard C-store ship would cost. So having them be weaker was not the best long term. Yeah, I'm up on the Trible test server. As far as I can see, the main server is still down. Is it possible to obtain C-store ships for testing on Trible? No. You have to copy any C-store stuff over to Trible in order to test it. When it comes to testing like lockbox or promo ships or lobby ships, you can do that on Trible. If you have the box, you could transfer it over, copy it over as many times as you want. But for the C-store ships, no. How is the Stargazer remaster looking? I have not looked at that yet. Let's take a look. I see they nerfed the Breen shield tunneling down a bit. I think the thing is with Breen shield tunneling is like we all knew it was just like super powerful. That was essentially a beta 1 worth of debuff plus 30% shield pen. It was the best trait in the game. Even after the nerf here that's cut it in half, the fact that we can still look at it and be like, this is still one of the best traits in the game, I think says quite a bit. Like it was excessive for a trait. I would rather that have been caught prior to release, but like at the end of the day, this is still one of the best traits in the game. The old Breen tunneling values might still have been good if it set your shields permanently offline. Yes, that would probably have done it, yeah. But like this, like I think this time around I'm not really that upset about it because it was clear that it was like stupid powerful. And even after being cut in half, the fact that we can look at it and be like, this is still really, really good, pretty much says it all. The ground trait glass cannon, again, that is still also buffing kit modules. I imagine that'll probably be fixed. A FAW rework could make 4/4 ships sell so well. FAW just needs a better extender. That's always been its issue. Yeah, time extender. It's just the uptime issue because you can do ETM. You can do ETM and technically you could have basically 100% uptime on FAW, but that is just a very, very tedious solution, and it requires you to have a torpedo. And a fast-firing torpedo. I was going to look at the Stargazer, so let's go take a look at that. Main fall being at 15-second. Shared recharge time or category recharge time would be great. I have a Stargazer here. ETM is also not very friendly to console players, purely from activation timing perspective. Yeah. Glass Cannon versus Green Shield. I mean, both of the traits are still good. New skin should be on the Iwani. Oh, good point. Do I have that on this character? Might have dry docked it. Grab the Iwani there. Justin, I don't know. The drop rate for it is still really bad. Like, historically, I think the number was the personal traits have like an 8.1% chance, I think it was, for the lot of them to drop in a lockbox. And then you divide that by the number of traits in that box. That's not a great drop rate. Okay, so here is the Stargazer remaster that is going live with the patch here today. And this is a free remaster, so if you have the Stargazer, the Iwani, or any other variant of the ship and you want to put the skin on it, it'll be there for you. And based on Star Trek Prodigy, yep, it's got the Protostar material. It looks really good. It's really good. 3 out of 30? Yeah, that's pretty good, Justin. Yeah, the skin is so cool. Absolutely. Excellent job with this. It's very immersive. Stargazer in the 15th confirmed? No. You don't like the nacelles? Well, you can go in and change the nacelles. You can change the nacelles around if you want. You can give it that TMP era look there. You can do the Cheyenne. You can do the Iwani. Like, you've got options. There, how's it going? They're going through and remastering all the launch era models. Thomas, good work here. Try it with other mats. Yeah, what material do you want me to put on it? Aaron, thank you. Might stick this on your Prodigy theme too. Is the Iwani still a decent support platform? Yeah, it still works. Is the default the Protostar skin? Yep. For this remaster, the default is the Protostar skin, yep. Iwani is the only T6 of this class. Yeah. I appreciate everyone on the dev team for stopping by. I think this is a great day for the game, and once the server is up, I look forward to trying the Garrett out. The new Stow episode trailer is dropped. Did they fix the red deflector when using the other materials? Yeah. I mean, I don't see it. On this one, at least. on the Twitch side. Are carriers any good? Yeah, carriers have gotten a bit of help in the past couple of years. There's been some powerful items put in for them. For instance, the Awani has Fleet Power Network Array, which is a console that provides you a lot of haste, and it also provides your pets with weapons haste. Watch the trailer? Okay. No spoilers? Okay, let's go take a look at it here. Turn YouTube on so you can hear it. Take a look at the trailer for the update today.
I am Hugh. You might have heard of my people. We were once part of a collective, until we broke free. Now, we fight for peace across the galaxy, against those who threaten to destroy it. Something is wrong in the Delta Quadrant. Incursions are plaguing our sector. The cooperative needs your help. Our freedom must always be defended.
I see Chiaps in chat. That's always concerning. See some shots here of the Garrett. We got some cooperative ships, and remember too, there was recently a change for the cooperative ships to give them a bit more uniqueness. I said a nice thing. What is this slander? Oh, as soon as I see you in chat, Chiaps, I worry. Let's take a little closer look at that.
I am Hugh. You might have heard of my people. We were once part of a collective, until we broke free. Now, we fight for peace across the galaxy, against those who threaten to destroy it. Something is wrong in the Delta Quadrant. Incursions are plaguing our sector. The cooperative needs your help. Our freedom must always be defended.
The last ship was a an Awani or Stargazer. Check out those new interiors. Yeah, what was the last ship? That's an Awani. New interiors. Okay, let's take a look here. The Borg interiors over the past couple of years, the new ones have been really great. Over here. Just the art design in the past couple of years for all the new content has been excellent. Great job on all this. Nice Ethereum interior there. Crystal, how's it going? They extended the maintenance time on the launcher. I like the Ethereum interiors here. They're certainly a bit unique. Interiors remind you of Kabali? Yaps, I have no idea what you're even saying. Is that cube in the trailer weird, or is it me? Let's see here. Like that explosion there. Which cube were you talking about? Control cube? Yeah, the materials on everything in the beginning. Well, that's a liberated Borg Juggernaut. That's one of the cooperative ships. Yeah, this is actually already like a player flyable ship in the game. The liberated command Borg Juggernaut. The cube. Looks normal to me.
Part of a collective, until
That looked normal to me. Just angled, yeah. But yeah, the interiors here. I like this design. It reminds me of one of the, like, just some of the colors there and the angles remind me of, I forget which map it was from D2. Yeah, Phantom. Camera angles, yeah. How to angle it, otherwise it'd be a Borg square. Absolutely. Ethereans in the Tron universe confirmed. Now they got to deal with the Etherean bridge when for the next 3 years. Is that a ground shield visual effect? Yeah.
Threaten to destroy.
Looked like it.
Something is
I
wrong.
like that explosion animation right there for that cube. I need this type of effect more in the game. That would help my immersion quite a bit. Chiop's statement there is correct. Ethereans in the Tron universe confirmed. Holodeck is up. Okay. Holodeck is apparently up. Let's verify that. They already mentioned what the reward's going to be. Something is always wrong in the Delta Quadrant. Absolutely. Yep, server is up. Let's start here with a Royal Flush just to get the buyout down a little bit cost-wise. So I'm in public queue for a Royal Flush if you want to join. Let's get one of these knocked out quick so we can get our first day of progression done. Oh, it needs 2 of them. So you have to do 2 TFOs for the daily here. Isn't it normally just 1? Royal Flush better than Wolf 359. If you have a team that can blitz through it, then yes. Very specific question right there. Yeah, it's usually 2 points per TFO. Right now it is just giving 1 for the completion. We'll see if that actually holds true upon the completion of the TFO. The anniversary has been a Zen buyout for a while. It's the winter and summer events that are Lobby buyouts. New season for the DPS leaderboards? Yeah. Good news. All traits are still there. That is good news. Yeah, there's the Breen shield tunneling hit, which, I mean, again. Oh, there's 5 free keys. So there is another giveaway for today. I like it. 5 free keys. The store does not even want to open right now. Let me open up a net graph. Shared processing integration pack. Okay, so there's a free pack there with an X upgrade, a small XP boost, and the shared processing integration console. Then we've got 5 master keys. Very nice. Yeah. Indeed. Again, I know there's a lot of news, dropping today for the game, so I will be recapping everything with a news video later this evening.
We're in a complex alpha, so our planet killers can arrive safely. The planet killers are arriving.
I didn't realize my deuterium fell on the spam bar. Keys are bound to character, so make sure to open them on the right one.
The The tactical cube at Gamma has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter. The tactical cube at Beta has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter.
Remember, the events are normal difficulty, so
Tactical cube at Delta has been
they
destroyed.
are very easy to
Destroy the
complete.
emitter.
PSV misfire.
Octahedron at Beta has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter. The octahedron at Epsilon has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter.
My ship is broken. It's on normal difficulty, so it's all going to melt. Can I make it go? No, it's going slow.
The octahedron at Beta has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter.
The shared integration pack might be an epic thing.
Cubes have arrived at Lunar Complex Gamma. Destroyed.
Head back and battle the cubes. Was that pack free?
The cube has
Yeah, it's in the store for me. Hold on.
movements are irregular. Say alert. Ignore the inert board cube.
Yeah, shared processing integration pack. Got it? It might be epic.
Is under attack.
Yeah, it's that was my expectation.
Killer Iota is under attack.
We have analyzed your tactics.
Planet Killer Iota is under attack.
You don't see it either? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Epic exclusive.
You will be assimilated.
You're not an Epic user?
The cubes have fused together. We must destroy this monstrosity. This huge cube is split into 8 sections, each with its own power source and shield. These sections must be shut down individually.
There we go, but it appears we have to do that twice for the daily. Sorry, I have in the past it's been episode 2 TFO2, but we have no patrols, trying something new to see how player engagement reacts. I'll admit it's a little bit of a design experiment. Okay, so Borticus confirmed. It is intended to be different this time around, so it has to be 2 TFOs. I mean, it's normal, so it's going to be really fast anyways.
Well done. The Borg have been removed from this part of fluid space.
I don't
I
even...
suspect they will
I don't know how long that was. Where is it? Oscar. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the Garrett after I do one more of these TFOs. So default. Yeah, I mean that was like 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah, there's a legendary bundle sale now live on console. Yep. Pretty much always open Infinity. Infinity's always the way to go. Okay, did I claim the keys? Do I have them in my inventory? Yes, I did. Okay. So yeah, just open Infinity. That's always the way to go. Do I have a stack of lockboxes here? I got my Infinity on a different character, so I'll worry about that later. Let's do another TFO here for the event. And let's just do another Royal Flush.
I feel so ignored.
Legendary bundles are still up for the next 2 hours on PC as well. Yes, the final day of giveaways here is for 5 master keys. Do they still have Infinity up? I think it's just when you click on the keys, it's just Breen right now. I don't want to open any more of the Breen lockboxes, so I'll just grab some I'll just grab some here. Screw it. There we go. Am I gonna get lucky? No. Not on console yet. No. There's a legendary sale over on console right now, but the anniversary release is still a month out for those of you over there. Where are the keys on the Epic version? They would be in the promotions tab of the Zen store, regardless of which platform you're playing on. I didn't pick the right spot to open the boxes. Oh no. Grumpy, I think the blog said March 18th. So our next Infinity Lockbox ship will likely be March 18th as well. Yeah, definitely just go for Infinity. That's always just the best. Some people do still open like a Safe Galaxy because the Watcher Bridge Officers were never added to Infinity, I believe. I think that was the issue there. So the Watcher Bridge Officers are still exclusive to the Safe Galaxy lockbox. Some people do open Borg just for the higher drop rate on the Borg DOF packs. Those are typically the big three: Safe Galaxy, Borg, and Infinity. Charlie, not right now, because there's a new lockbox. Are the PC and console versions of STO different games? They're the same game, it's just that the console version gets the updates like a month later. The certification process creates a bit of a delay there.
Clear Unit Complex Alpha, so our planet killers can arrive safely. Our planet killers are arriving. A tactical U.S. Gamma has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter.
Yeah. So I'm just doing this before buying the Garrett out, so I can get it just a smidge cheaper.
Has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter. The tactical U.S. Delta has been destroyed.
You can't see your own pulse phasers. The T5 ship pack is not the biggest deal, so just get whatever. Get whatever looks good to you.
The tactical Q-Met Beta has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter.
You can still do the particle scans, that's true.
The Octa-Ether at Epsilon has been destroyed. Destroy the emitter.
Why no chat on screen? Oh, did it not go? Oh no. I didn't realize it wasn't up. No. It's been down the entire stream. I forgot to hit the button to turn it on. My bad. The Epic giveaway works even if I don't have my, or don't use your Epic login, yeah.
Destroy the emitter. Planet Killer Beta is under attack.
Ooh, Spencer hates chat, wow.
A number of cubes have arrived at Uber Complex Gamma.
Marika, that's terrible.
Destroy them.
Two TFOs are a bit too much. I don't think I'm doing this event on the alt account.
Trade. The cube has gone inert. Its movements are irregular. Stay alert. Planet Killer Iota is under attack.
Is the Omega thing worth doing? You can get some upgrade materials from it, yeah.
Ignore the inert 4 cubes. Focus on those that are active.
I'm seeing a lot of CSV misfires right now. That's just probably a few more people on the server today. Celt, it was like March 11th, I think. Is the winter event Scout worth it? The console off of it's really good. You can still do the featured episode and save the turn in. Yep. Yeah, the Omega upgrades have that.
You will be assimilated.
Dwayne, it's nothing really that special.
The cubes have fused together. We must destroy this monstrosity. This fused cube is split.
I haven't played the new episode, and I'm not going to on stream.
These sections must be shut down individually.
Focus today is going to be the Garrett, with which I'm going to be getting here in about a minute. I thought it was impossible to link Epic to a Steam account these days. Yeah, it should be. But if you linked it when it was possible to do links to all those, then you'd still have it. That is the daily done. Now let's grab the Garrett.
Well done.
Yeah, I do think people are not going to be super thrilled about the need to do the two TFOs each day. But I mean, I think the reward is worth it. The Garrett looks to be a pretty good ship. The winter event is only available with the buyout right now, which is going to be 1,000 Zen or 1,000 Lobi, which then scales down by 50 Lobi per day of progress you had. I need to clear up some ship slots, so give me a moment. Speaking of the winter ship, let's just dry dock that. Upgrades on it. Time to switch from the Achilles back to your World Razor and do the new episode for today's progress. Yeah, my bad on not having the chat up on stream for like the first hour there. Okay, so this comes with some AP weapons on it. It does, of course, have the ability to run cannons. You feel ignored with no chat on screen? Oh no. Nice, a new ship from Infinity. Is the Garrett fast enough with cannons? Or fast enough for cannons? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The TFOs, I mean, they're not really that long. Okay, so I'm gonna... how do I want to set this up? Do I want to just go basic or Go disco 3-piece. What difficulty do you guys want me to build this out for? Do you want me to build it out for normal, advanced, or elite? While you guys do that, I'm just going to check to see if I have pulse phasers on a character. And I think there's 2 different characters that would potentially have them. Build it. No, okay, I'm overwhelmingly seeing elite. The console supposedly does not stack. These pulse phaser DHCs. There we go. I screenshot the console and put it into new ship 3 craft. Yes, I can. Give me a minute. Seeing that I apparently need to ban someone in Discord. Okay. I think normal advanced would make sense. Yeah, I'm getting mixed responses here. There's a lot of people saying elite, some are saying normal advanced, so let's just start off with something different, because you guys know what the elite build's going to look like. I did not swap to it. Team build. Just someone being a dick on Discord, apparently. Let me get a screenshot of this console up in space. Let's see full pay to win max build. Just want to see the plasma setup on it. That's literally what I'm getting in DMs right now, is put Crate on it. Crate is the name that Mara's given the plasma CSV setups. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Bridger, for that. Actually hear this just to put in the Discord for people. New ship Fairycraft Achilles, here you go. So Crate is going to be Colony Deflector, Competitive Rep Engines. For the core, it's going to be Tholian. Shield, we'll just do Kittimer, which I mean is appropriate. It is a Kittimer ship. Aft would be the Pavan Omni, the Plasmatic Biomatter Auto Defense Turret from the Lobby store, and then I'll do just the KCB here. Just keep this a bit more basic. I know people get really tired of all the Uncon, so I'm just going to do Plasma Isomags, which this ship can fit 7 of. When I do some more coverage of this ship over the next couple of days, I'll be doing some different builds on it that are not, just necessarily a copy-paste of what you guys have seen many times before, because I've been seeing a lot of complaints about that in various places recently. You guys are tired of seeing the same build on every ship. But for just keeping it simple, for getting it leveled up, we'll just do this for the moment. For the hangar pets, gonna just run the Type 7s. Type 7s are great because they don't do much damage-wise, but they give a ton of debuff, which boosts your damage up quite a bit. So adaptive. Power. And I guess let's get Fracture on here. I'm so used to running just a full set of universal consoles nowadays, it feels weird not doing that. Let's get some batteries on. Mara wants to test and see how the console stacks up. So, Mara, do you want to just go into like a TFO real quick? Just check that out. See how they stack. Type 7s are unlocked by the Alani. You're here just rapidly building Rainbow Turret build. Yeah, the server's only actually been up for a couple minutes now. I mean, you can fit quite a few uncons on this. That's one nice thing with this, is you could fit several on here if you wanted. What I'm gonna do. So SRO Psi 3, the tractor beam there. I'm gonna run SRO Psi 1 here with a bunch of the temporal abilities. So we'll do Heisenberg, chronometric, and then for this one we'll do Gravwell. Keep the Gravwell one there. On the Commander Inge command, this I need to swap over to command. I'm gonna do a suppression barrage 3 here just because that is nice for survivability. And in the lieutenant slot, I can do in a mid unstable warp bubble. That's another uncon. I could also do eject warp plasma. I'm just gonna do emit there. And with that, there is now 7 uncons on the setup. I'm going to drop the torp shred for a beam overload. The beam overload is just used for a dummy proc for the competitive rep engines and the cultural conquest trait. Again, if I've missed anything in chat, I apologize. There's about 500 people between the YouTube and Twitch side right now. Borticus said on the stream with Kale yesterday that it does constantly reapply, so it's basically permanent. Okay. Let's get the loadout saved quick. Now on to getting the tray configured. So just bear with me while I get all this crap put on the tray here. Just a moment. Lots and lots of abilities to go on the tray. I have a specific way that I set up my trays for how I do my keybinds. I'm not going to set it up perfectly right this second, but I'm going to try to get it close. Hit alpha, beta, on. Lots and lots of things to put on the tray. I already forgot brace for impact. Temporal uncons on here. Tractor beam. Triple change of the chronophage console is not live. It'd be nice. I mean, there is a filter, so you can search for things now. It does make it a little bit easier, but I just still find it best to just scroll through the list and find what I'm looking for. Just go through it slowly. This is a fairly basic high-end DO setup on this right now. DO is direct energy weapons. Really quite basic. Just plasma setup. You guys have seen me run similar builds before. The point is, it's just easy for leveling the ship up. That's pretty much everything I need on the tray. I'm going to go into an Argala on elite difficulty and we'll level it up. Let me get my real time up. Yeah, just give me a minute. Let me level this up real quick. So let's do Argala Elite. Yep, there's free keys in the promotions tab of the Zen store. The Omega particle does not seem to count, just did too. You picked the mission up from Q first, right, Matthew? You need to change traits when equipping a new ship. Typically, it's going to carry over the traits you just had equipped. Which it did here, thankfully. I mean, it's still a good amount of low B that we've gone between the key giveaway and the 6 promo packs over there the past week.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their thaws might come out of hiding. Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers. We will not go quietly.
Very happy with the giveaways for the anniversary. Yeah, they were really good.
Surrender to the Benton Guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids.
It moves pretty well, yeah.
Consistent with bolt holes, temporary hideouts. We do what we
Oh, did I not? Oh no, I completely forgot. Yeah, that explained why things are going a little bit slower. I broke the first rule.
now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
Yeah, that helps.
Taking you with me.
I forgot to set my weapons power to maximum.
That's got it. Excellent work. We'll send over a pacification party. Take the suspect.
Yeah, I did not have my weapons power at 100. I failed. I failed. Exactly, I'm a casual player.
And welcome to this.
It's in the name. Look, I have to at least play the part sometimes. But yeah, it handles fine. Okay, Mara, let's hop in a call. I will... Yeah, let's hop in a call. So I'm getting in voice chat with Mara. Let me make sure stream can hear. Okay, can you say something again?
Hey, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, they should be able to hear you now.
All
We're gonna-
right, so initial testing, it's not cooling down for me.
You're not able to uncon it?
No uncon, no Voven.
Guys, let me know if Mara is loud enough for you guys.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Probably have to turn you up a little bit. Who is Mara?
All right.
Mara is the artist formerly known as Sizer. She's loud enough? Okay, good. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, let me... I'm too far to Voven right now. Ground beam back up and see if I can do... Forget any equal reduction there.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing any reduction, and it has no stack flags. It just has an icon. So I have no idea, without looking at the numbers. We'd have to like do a real strip down test. Gonna have to go into Doomsday.
I have to swap over to Fed and claim the ship again.
Yeah.
No, I can't hear. Clearly, you must increase volume by 6,000%, so my sister's cat 50 miles away can hear. So I'm going to... Oh, I can't even hit the console in the social map right now. Oh, it requires
it. Yeah. That's something we also have to test too. If the foe dies, does the effect fizzle?
I'm going to go over to my Fed Psi. Reclaim the ship and can do Doomsday.
So we can't use this during briefing.
You'd have to hit it right as you're flying up to that first cube.
Mm-hmm.
You go grab the Garrett here as I keep hitting the wrong window.
Mm-hmm.
At the max number of ships. A constant issue for me.
Team, so that we can get into the same map. Let me. Pretty sure I have an active Doomsday, so let me drop it.
Yeah. Let me just beam up. Yeah, the visuals for the Garrett are amazing. And it handles perfectly fine. Like with the amount of maneuverability buffs we have nowadays, you can make any ship move pretty well.
Yeah, she's slick.
Yeah, 75 ships just isn't enough. My issue with a lot of these characters is the ones I actually play are at that cap, and it's just always a fun game of... Oh, can I buy more? Oh, okay, good. It did let me. Apparently this character's not actually at the cap. At Doomsday? I have basically no build on, so I'll let you do all the killing.
Yep.
It is such a great looking ship.
Yeah, no, Pundus knocked it out of the park with this one. I have to strongly disagree with the people who are off on the whole "it's ugly" shtick. No, it isn't.
Can't make everyone happy. There's going to be people complaining.
Yeah, well, I won't say that.
It warped me to the wrong system there.
I'm still loading.
Yeah, it's 1. Oh, jumped up to 30.
I'm in the right spot.
We're counting on you.
Yeah, active is 75.
Let's just let everything stop.
I've got my pets. I don't have any pets out.
Pulling my pets in. So,
What weapons did you have on?
these are just ultimate cannons.
Have I checked the firing hard points for different weapons back then? The Lexington had hard points off model. I haven't, but I haven't noticed anything either so far.
All right.
Well,
what's a good
this
damage
one's
force
not
defense?
really shooting weapons. It's fine.
I'll just use a cannon. All right. So. All right. I'll pop mine off. 1970. Okay,
Mine off
throw
too,
yours
or-
off.
Okay.
Yep, throw it. It looked like... Oh, shit. You have cooperation equipped?
Oh shit! I just loaded it with office support. My bad.
Nice. Hold on, let's just make sure we have everything stripped.
Yeah, let me strip all the traits off. When you're testing stuff like this, you typically want to strip everything off your build.
think we should be good.
Personal traits really are going to matter much here.
Yeah.
Right click the traits on slot. Terrible. I like the extra clicking. Just gotta wait for the console cooldown here, and I don't have Voven on me right now, but you're unable to get it down, doll.
I can re-equip Woven and double check that, but like it wasn't doing anything for me. It's already far enough down that the re-equip timer will. We'll test it in a second.
Oh.
All right. Let me know when you're good.
5 seconds.
All right. I'm gonna go off now. I'm at 1778.
Okay, here I go.
No change.
So it's like what Bordekius said yesterday, where it's gonna max out at 5 stacks, and it's just, you know, gonna take the best activation or the most recent.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw some pets out and see if they count for stacks like they should. Gotta wait for my Voven to recycle to make sure what I was seeing is what I was seeing.
I think with his Riker beard, he would totally rule, but he is still a filthy casual. So basically, the testing we're doing right now is just to see how the console stacks. The console.
No cooldown.
The console provides a damage buff, resistance buff, and some other buffs. And the question, you know, is just how does that actually stack if multiple people have the console on? Now, Bordekius said on the stream yesterday that it's not going to stack with multiple people running it, but we're just, you know, verifying everything. Does that turret lower your accuracy? Yes, Justin.
No Voven, no uncon confirmed.
Okay, so the console, yeah. No cooldown reduction. That's unfortunate.
I'll file a report.
Spencer tall enough to do the Riker maneuver? I'm 6'2".
Alright, 12 seconds, then I'll kick out. Why don't you kick out your pets, and I'll see if the damage boost is higher.
We think the no cooldown is intentional. We'll have to get that report filed and find out.
Yeah, we'll have to find out.
I've got 6 pets out. I'm gonna hit the console. You good?
Alright, go for it. Yep. That's a bigger buff.
Let me recall them, and then you hit yours.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, they're all in.
Hitting. I overwrote. It's lower.
So it's the most recent. So yeah, like Chiop said, we would want to have just one support use this in shorter duration content, because you wouldn't want to have another person use it and then overwrite the better copy. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we understand this now. I'm a little disappointed in it.
It's still gonna be good. 50% cat too. That's another person worth of friendship stacks. So
yeah, no, it's still good. It's still good. It's just clunky.
it'd be better
general
if the
content, it's gonna
console's
be
giving
obnoxious.
or getting cooldown reduction.
This is going to be obnoxious to run into in pugs.
You're gonna get one maxed out, and then someone randomly hits it and wipes out your better copy.
Yup. It's gonna happen all the time.
The
I don't know,
uptime.
with
30
At
seconds,
least it
yeah.
could be staggered. At least it could be staggered.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, actually, launch your pets. Well, actually, it doesn't matter if you launch your pets. Pop yours off when it's ready.
Okay, 20 seconds. Well, if you random TFOs, nobody will use it, so you don't have to worry. Terrible. Okay, hitting it.
Ship is under attack.
Yeah,
Okay, so it can be chained.
that's good.
Fine. That's. I wonder. That's
And
really
it
weird.
handles well.
It's got an aura radius. I wonder if you drop out of it, do you lose the buff?
I just lost the buff right now, but I don't.
Well,
Oh.
the timer just ran out. So let's try that again.
I've got mine back up in a minute.
Yeah, let's get back into targeting range. Does it have a 10-kilometer targeting range? Can you fire it from outside of that? It's still selectable at 10. Nope, it's 10 kilometers. Okay.
I'll have mine in 50 seconds.
Yeah.
If
I'll
your
be about 10
pets
seconds
exit
after
the
you.
AoE, do you lose their stacks? I think it's just based on the activation. Is the console meta? I think it's going to be situational. It's a good console. It does need to be affected by like Uncon and Vovin. But you're going to have to make sure you've got, 5 allies around you to get the max benefit. The ship does not currently have a cloak. It will.
Let's find out if it's a snapshot. Why don't you drop your pets, pop it, and then pull your pets in?
Good idea. Got my pets out and they're immediately targeting.
Way the hell over there.
Yeah, they are so far away. Basive on my tray. We're gonna have to go to them. Now, of course, they're coming back. Okay. I'm gonna hit it. All.
22, 23. Buff remained the same. I'm gonna leave the aura field. Buff remained.
Okay, so it's a snapshot.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be a basic cloak when they add it, so non-combat. The reward for today, as people have said, is 5 master keys. Yeah, Steven, pretty much. You just want to ideally have it be affected by Uncon and Vovin so we can get the uptime a bit better. Right now, it's just 30 seconds with a forced 2-minute cooldown. But yeah, it is a good console. You just gotta just not spam bar it. It'll work great for a pet build. Yep. With Uncon and Vovin, it's as good as DPRM for free. It's only free for this month, and it's not even free. It's something you do have to put a bit of time in the game for. You can obtain it for free in exchange for time. People get very mad at me for saying the event ships are free. There'll always be someone complaining that's like, it's not free, you have to put in time for it.
Why don't we demo what the stat impact of 100 TRR is, so that the stream can actually see that in play? Drop your pets and pop it off with the stats screen up.
Yeah. first.
Yeah, we need a target. I keep forgetting we need a target.
Yeah, you need to target. I'm like, wait, I can't do anything right now. Alright. I'm gonna hit it. Yeah, so that's a good bit of resistance there. Yeah, Tim.
Yeah, that's like what, 20% jump around.
Yeah.
That's a pretty hefty EHP jump.
Indeed. David, how's it going? What do you run to get credit for this event now? You have several different options. You can do Royal Flush, Battle of Wolf 359, Borg Battle Royale. You can do the new story episode. You can do the Omega minigame. How does it feel to fly? It feels good. I'm going to do some TFOs with it here in a minute over on my main. My KDF Armada does have a spot. The Fed Armada does not. The Fed Armada is full right now.
I can't think of any variations to do.
I think that pretty much covers it.
Yep.
Thank you for hopping in voice and doing the testing there.
Of course. See you around.
There's testing for the console. Let's head back over. Have I played the episode? No. Feels like there's much more population over on PC. Yes. I think based on all the complaints I get from console players, it definitely does feel like PC is very much the way to go for this game. Okay. So let's do some TFOs with this. I'm just going to keep it on the plasma setup for now, just to keep it simple. I need to grab more batteries here. A bunch of tryhards on PC, totally toxic, terrible. Battle of Wolf 359 is not jellyfish friendly. The thing is, Nate, they nerfed the Breen trait. It was the best personal space trait in the game before, and after, it's still like one of the best traits in the game, which I think says a lot. Like it was really powerful. How am I overcoming the turret accuracy drop? By running Terran Goodbye. That gives me 75 accuracy. Didn't the anniversary ship bundle just drop? No, I don't know why people thought the bundle was going to drop today. The bundle never drops the same day as the anniversary event. It's always at like a 2 to 3 week delay from the start of the anniversary event. At the anniversary is available on console right now. The Breen trait got halved, so it went from 30% shield and armor pen to 15. It's still like you're not going to drop it. It's still like one of the best traits. Oh, you're fine, Charlie. You're fine. Sorry if I sounded grumpy with that response there. Okay, let's do some TFOs. And of course, we gotta start with the best TFO ever. Infected the Conduit Elite. That's everyone's favorite TFO, right? Enjoy the servers? I can only imagine. I had a couple CSV misfires in the Royal Flush. The servers at the higher performance levels haven't been great for a while. I don't expect going to be any better with the event having now started.
I feel so ignored.
I did queue up for ISE. And remember, there's new tables up for the new season on Oscar and CLA. So if you're wanting to get some new records up, it's your opportunity to get high up on the new seasonal tables. PC, I'm going to need you to test my new download for me before I play, said from my throne made of Xbox consoles. Oh no. Nick said only do ISC. We're currently waiting for the map to load. Any TFO without time gates is one of the best.
The situation is...
Do I think that Deca will do a server upgrade in the future? I don't know. I think the issue is a lot of the server issues we experience are happening at that very higher level of play that isn't something that most people encounter. So I just don't know if that's something they'd give much attention to. I don't have any of my fancy keylines set up here for this. I don't have Agony on, too. Huh? I think my deuterium misfired. Oh, I have no maneuverability right now. All my maneuverability buffs are down. Davey man, that is the appropriate market manipulation tactic, and I'm proud of you. Do we think we'll ever see a new STO in our lifetime? No, I think a STO 2 isn't going to happen. Safe Galaxy, Borg, or Infinity.
Conduit has been destroyed. However, our
Okay.
scans of the starbase are still...
My timings were off with abilities there. I mean, that wasn't the worst server performance, so... 1, 2, 5. Yeah, Cheops, I saw you were engaging with that. Cheops, can you take a look at my Discord? There was a conversation flagged that I have not had an opportunity to look into. Okay, let's do another TFO here. And this time we'll do something that is not the Borg. To hell with honor. Can you define crappy server response? Yeah, sure. I have a video here. Let me find it. I'm in the public queue for To Hell with Honor if anyone wants to join in the meantime, but let me find this video. Neojet, if you play through the Epic Games Store or have your account linked, another giveaway did appear. So poor server performance is stuff like this where you'll have abilities like misfire where they don't actually activate. You'll see, stuttering like that where you get pushed backwards. Sometimes it'll be just straight up people are freezing. Like in this instance, you could see as I was flying over to the left side, like I was starting to rubber band. And this isn't happening to just one person, it's happening to everyone in the run at the same time. In this case, this is people on 3 different continents, different ISPs, and we're all just, you know, experiencing the exact same issues the same times in these runs. Yeah. They're pop not yet. That's just an instance when you see that type of jittering. Like as soon as that happens, we're like, nope. Yeah, that type of like rubber banding or just abilities just constantly not activating. There's instances too where with these runs, like when we're going for like records, which we just do for fun, like an infected space at the very high end, you know, could potentially be done in 15 or 16 seconds. And we've got situations where the spheres are taking 10 seconds to spawn in on the side or longer. Like the run should be over at this point, and it took 15.7 seconds for the spheres to spawn in there. That's what we mean by poor server performance. Is like we're rubber banding, the enemies aren't spawning in when they're supposed to, abilities are misfiring, stuff like that. And it's not just happening to one person in a run, it's happening to everyone in the run at the same time. It's an issue we have dealt with for a long time for like that record setting sort of environment and just higher level deeps runs. How do you maximize server performance? Well, for instance, with all of the recent solo runs, a lot of them were done at like 2 in the morning because there was just less people on. Have you ever tried turning your router off and on again? I did hit accept. Okay, it's just loading. Yeah, Singo. I was dealing with that a bit for the some of the ones I was doing. New to the game, is there a good guild to join to learn, etc.? I would say not necessarily a guild, but there's communities out there. There's the Builds Discord, the Wiki Discord. There's some really big Discords out there that have good communities in them that can help you out. As for fleets, like people to run with, that is not as common nowadays. There are still groups that do that sort of stuff, but not as common as it was in the early days.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Destroy the multi-vessel before they can power up.
Look, was this literal disappointment? Yeah. Oh. This one. There it is. It's worse with the increase in event scheduling? Yeah. What's the fastest TFO for this event? I mean, a Royal Flush with a good team is like just a couple minutes. It's gonna be Borg Battle Royale or Royal Flush. We're back. I've mistimed my mobility abilities once again. Nick, thank you for the casual membership. Very much appreciated. There's several accolades in the new episode. Nice. My Twitch chat just fell off there. Gifted 20 CasualSAB memberships. Nicholas, thank you, man. Video compression on Twitch is quite poor in comparison to YouTube right now. Twitch doesn't allow the same bitrate. So on YouTube, I can let it go up pretty high. On Twitch, it's going to be limited to like 6 meg. And yes, I did die there. I need more survivability on this. Nick, again, thank you, man. Very much appreciate it. Time to break out the Delkina. I have like no survivability on this. Nick to speech is too nice. I told Nick he needs to do a video on this ship setting it up as a tank. Nick is really big into the tanking side of things. Garrett is the only thing making you log in tonight. There we go. I mean, the ship handles fine. You can put enough mobility on anything nowadays to get around, handle DHCs. I mean, I'm running this with dual heavy cannons right now, no issue. Good ship. Did I see that Triz got 200k out of the Merchantman on a tort build? That doesn't surprise me. Trizander, he plays it off, you know, he acts like he's not into the DPS stuff at all, but I can assure you, having talked to him, he's very interested. Fire, yeah, Bort said that they're trying it out this time. Nick still is really keen to do all the tanking stuff. I used to do a lot of tanking back in the day, as some of you may remember. It's just, in the past couple of years, it's just sort of fallen off, especially at a higher level of play. It just has gotten to a point again where there's just so much damage power creep that you just kill things so fast you don't really need to tank. But I know that's still something a lot of people are really interested in. Yeah, I did in the video I did showing the Merchantman interior and all that. I think I had a run which was just under 800. Pulse phasers are around 10 mil right now if anyone wants to snag some. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade a full set of those. But yeah, for Dew, I mean, this is a really good ship. Like, if you're looking to set this up for energy weapons, so beams or cannons, like for CSV, it's going to be something just like this if you're looking to take advantage of unconventional systems. And this ship can fit a lot of unconventional systems procs on it. if you were doing beam overload, you would just do beam overload 3 there, and then in the other slot you could do like a torp spread for your comp engine proc. That would be fine for beam overload. You're doing fire at will, you could do that and do ETM. You're looking to do rapid fire. I mean, it's going to be very similar to the CSV setup. So I'm going to do a build video for this comparable to what I did for the Typhoon, where I'm showing the beam overload, CSV, you know, FA setups all together like that. And I mean, it's very similar, right? Like I'm changing 2 abilities around and then the weapons, and then that's basically it. Which would be the quickest TFO to run for the event? It's either going to be Borg Battle Royale or Royal Flush. How do the Vandy shields look on it? Bozeman Titans is interesting. Platinum always looks great. Are the pulse phasers any good? They're as good as any other phaser, and with the update today, the visuals on them are just so much better. I looked at that for like the first hour of the stream, and they are really, really good. This character doesn't have either of those. Spencer Discord. Nick wants to get in voice. Nick, you're live.
Good morning, stream, and good morning, Supreme Fleet Leader.
I had to turn your volume down. You were a bit loud.
Bit loud?
Guys, is Nick still really loud for you? Be nice, Nicholas.
I am being nice. You have quite the audience. I may have bought out the Garrett. I may have called it the ISS Pundus. And I may have just sent Pundus a message saying I'm showing my appreciation.
Pay to win voice chat opportunity. Nick's always loud. Nick is the only other person that has access to this Discord, so he knows to be nice.
Well, there's a reason why I would join here at this time of the morning. So we don't have random interruptions from anybody, even if they're good people. I only gonna have 2 minutes while I'm here, but I wanted to tell everybody that tank video and stream coming later on today. And maybe I can convince the Supreme Fleet Leader to join me.
I mean, we'll have to take a look at that. When do you think that's going to be?
Let's see. I got to work in about 20 minutes, and I'll be home about 4.5 to 5 hours from that.
I don't think I'm going to be streaming for 4.5 to 5 hours.
Oh no.
People also want to see a torp build on it.
A torp build?
Yeah.
So maybe, you know, you build the torp, I build the tank.
Sounds terrible, to be honest with you. It's not energy weapons. I don't know what's going on.
Triz will do a torp, but Triz will put like 5 quantums on it and then like some photons out the aft.
Yeah, Triz will do like a meme torp setup.
Yeah, Steven's right. No pilot. I don't know how to build torps on this.
Terrible. 24-hour live stream when? Terrible. Okay, let's do another TFO. Nick, what TFO should I do?
I think you should do a Draenor Gauntlet solo.
There's 3 lanes. I would love to. I can solo a lane, but I can't solo 3.
Why not? It's a challenge.
I'm too casual. I'm not good enough for that. Sorry. I'm sorry to let you down.
Everybody, you hear this on a daily basis. Supreme Fleet Leader letting us down. Wait, where are my keys?
I'm glad that you've went back to Supreme Fleet Leader.
I was considering writing Pundus and then sooner a message saying, hey, do you mind if I do this? But I thought, you know what? No, I'm going to lay off on that one.
Proud of you. I am missing one of my toggles for the Ilios console. To ground and back up to see if it's back. Have almost
Now
500
chat.
viewers, yes.
Now chat. I have 186 keys. Should I open up Infinity Lockbox, Safe Galaxy, or Borg?
Do a mix of all 3. There's also quite a few in Twitch saying Borg. Weird, my Ilios console is missing a toggle.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Back, I had to take it off and put it back on.
Borg. I have a stack of 9,798 Borg. I don't think I'll run out anytime soon.
Nick is a big fan of the Liberated Borg Juggernaut.
I love the Liberated Borg Juggernaut. I think it's a very underrated ship. Everyone should go buy it now and, you know, make the price go up.
Okay. I want to do a space TFO, so I'm not going to do random.
I think the Royal Flush. I think you should do what I do. You should do Royal Flush or Corfez. Pick out one to two people in your stream that have never done it, and you drag them along with you.
I've joined the public queue and it instantly popped, which is the scariest thing all day. It's almost like people knew I was going to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Am I predictable?
Yes. I've done 100 keys in, and I haven't got a ship, and I've only gotten 2 doff packs.
Ralph, thank you for the follow.
I just had a hit of 3 packs, then a 2. Nine.
Taking the Garrett into a Battle of Corfez.
Yay! I just got the most valuable T6 ship in the game. Yay!
Congrats.
Did you see it pop?
Mr. Alf, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Very much appreciated. No, I did not see it.
I got a Borg Juggy on my second to last key.
Why don't I see it? Didn't pop up.
Didn't. Supreme Fleet Leader. For the true gamble.
Oh.
I don't know if you have time or not. Ready?
Off packs 2024 13. You got screwed. Okay. I'm waiting to be sub-nuked here as soon as I start to hit buffs. Just like that. Die now.
Terrible. I was about to pull a Spencer moment, but I won't.
Terrible.
I was just gonna say, how did it feel to watch that stream in 1440p and 60 frames? Oh, that'd be very loud.
Oh, by the way, if anyone has Discord Nitro, we need 2 boosts on the builds Discord. Would be appreciated.
Charlie, if you were on console, I would just give you the sorry, on PC, I would just give you the ship, worth like 200 million AC.
Yeah, it's a really cheap tier 6. Robert, how's it going?
My alarm of I have to get going in 5 minutes just went off.
Have fun, Nick.
As always, I'm sending. I'm gonna bank all this good stuff. I'm up to 19,000 Lobi. I'm up to 5,200 dilithium claims.
Nick's a bit of a whale.
Hey. I blame you. This is entirely your fault.
Want to destroy that station. Stop them.
Remember everyone, it's entirely Spencer's fault. Hey, maybe I'll give that away on my stream later on. And maybe a Breen. Who knows? Now I have messages.
Talked about giving a ship away. That's a big mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, no. See, Spence, are you gonna be awake in 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay. Well, everybody, I'll see some people later because I'm gonna stream later and build this Garrett out.
You're not going to do a plasma CSV setup on it?
No.
But that's
Because
what
I
everyone
want.
wants to see.
Oh yeah, everybody wants to see plasma CSV with all the lockbox ships they can't get.
You sound
I'm gonna
like,
build a tank on.
You sound like my comments. The comments on my video when I did the Typhoon, they're like, why are you using all the power creep items?
Y'all. This event isn't for the campaign, is it? No, it's not. Okay, so I'm not due there till 6:40 and it's 5:57 right now. So I'm gonna go put my uniform on and say goodbye. Supreme Fleet Leader, as always. I appreciate you joining me, even though you were streaming.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Always a worry with Nick in voice chat that he's going to say something. Being Australian. Take care, Nick. Yeah, Chadwick, the Bordicus said earlier that they're trying something new this time around. I lost all my buffs to the sub-nuke there. Terrible. I'm using ultimate plasma right now. sub-nuked there, so... That's the thing with the VOD War that makes them so annoying to fight, is the fact that they have sub-nuke. Wipe all your buffs off. Getting all the sub-nukes today. Yeah, it's a good platform. Like, it handles well. Like, you can make any ship move really well with all the items we have now. You do Emergency Column Hologram plus Evasive and then Merge Powered Engines. That's great. The competitive rep engines help a lot. It's capable. That's working. And it's pretty tanky once you set it up right. Yeah, Thirst for Battle off the Legendary board skew is great for mobility too. No, this is not kit bashable at all. You cannot kit bash this with any of the Galaxy parts. It's a really good ship. Yeah. The Garrett's going to be better because it's got attract fire, a hangar bay. Yeah, because Legendary Board doesn't have a hangar bay, right? Or am I misremembering? Pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, the Garrett would be better. I mean, on the World Razor, you can just do dual cannons, dual heavies. The same goes for like the Cygnus. This has the Coordinated Engagement Solution console, which is going to give your pets a buff and also It has a clicky on it, which is a survivability and damage buff. There's pictures of this up in the New Ship 3 Craft channel on the Builds Discord. We're clear to warp to the next area. It's just I'm stuck in Red Alert right now. It's a really good ship. The console off of it's really good. Yeah, it's basically it is a console comparable to a DPRM, yeah.
We're pushing the VOD.
It's not that level of survivability, but it's that level of damage buff, and it is still a good amount of survivability. How am I getting the voting console to not target anything? I have a keybind set up to clear target, and I have the... check the recent meta video I did, Dustin. There's a section in there about how to use the voting console without teleporting. That applies to PC, and I don't think it's possible on console. Yeah. There's a giveaway up right now on the promotions tab of the Zen store for 5 master keys. But there's no giveaway on Steel Series or Alienware that I've heard of yet. There you go. There's a Corfez with the Garrett. How much extra damage do you get for flanking? It's a good bit from the intel specialization. So 10% Cat 2 plus some crit severity and all that. Legendary Bort has your seal of approval for obvious reasons. It's a good ship. It's a good ship. For tanking the lack of attract fire is yeah. Like Corfez, but runs Silent these days. The console in the giveaway, if you have your account linked to Epic, it's the shared integration processor. Yeah, that's our nickname for it. Bort is the legendary Bort. And the Avenger is the Levenger. Just easier to say. Okay. So again, I have pictures of this console up in the Builds Discord in New Ship Theorycraft. Let me pull that up here. So New Ship Theorycraft, and there's pictures of the trade as well. So the console passive is 20% firing cycle haste for your hanger pets and your summons. Then there is the clicky, which is going to provide up to 50% cat to all damage, up to 100 resistance, up to 50 drain X and control X. Yeah, it's in general, it's just a really good console. It is not affected by Uncon or Voven right now. I don't know if that's intended, but still, this is a really, really good console. are Type 7s still the best hanger pets? From a like trying to chase max DPS point of view, yes. Yeah. The Type 7s, the reason these are so good is because they're bringing in a ton of debuff. They don't do much damage themselves. The point of them is the debuff that they're bringing in for the rest of your build. And the fact that they do that with no other needed investment into your hanger pets. There are pet builds out there that focus on buffing up the hanger pets, but they just don't have the same performance capability, and they can be very expensive to set up. The Type 7s just generally are the easy way. You're looking for the easy thing to do for pets. You just thought some Type 7s from the Awani. You get the elite version from your fleet starbase, and you just focus on your weapons on your build. Do another TFO here. Actually, first, I want to just go check and see if I have any other pulse phasers on the account. Because I feel like I probably have a set of them somewhere. Would I recommend 1 or 2 slotted Type 7s if you have 2 hangers? I do 2 base of Type 7s in that situation, typically. Do I have pulse phasers here?
I feel so ignored.
I have a lot of agonies. There's some pulse phaser dual beam banks. Pulse phaser dual cannon, that's perfectly fine. And in my bank. Yeah, just do Infinity. If you don't know, then just do Infinity. Pulse. I'm gonna check some of my other bank characters. The visuals on the pulse phasers with the update today look really nice. I see I have some beams, but I want some cannons. The thing is, I just have so much random junk in various banks on various characters. It's rough. I don't remember where I put things. Okay, that's probably all I need, honestly. Not much, Jay. Just flying the ship around. I'm gonna put some pulse phasers on. Because the visuals are, like I showed at the beginning of the stream, they're really quite nice. Check something here too. OBS was looking like the bit rate was off. So YouTube is supposed to be getting 15 meg right now, and then Twitch is like 5. If I get the Garrett, will my beard grow in like yours? No. Sorry. Pulse. Double checking, I have none there. I'm gonna grab these ones from the bank and let's get them upgraded. I have 1 dual cannon that is not perfect mods, but it's good enough for now. I have no upgrades. My Phoenix upgrades are on some random character. I'm not gonna fuss with that right now. have.
I feel so ignored.
I'm only doing this because we're probably going to be getting like 15 ultimate tech upgrades with the upcoming anniversary bundle. So I don't feel bad about burning a couple ultimates. Is there a trick to splitting a stack? Yeah, hold down control on your keyboard. Hold down control and you can split the stack. Yeah, Viridian is still fine. Need the beard console? Oh no. Okay, so let's go over how to swap this from the plasma setup over to phaser. Basically dropping one trait and moving some consoles around. Yeah, Breen Shield tunneling is still, like, that's the thing, is it is still one of the best traits you can run after the nerf, which, when you think about it, is like, yeah, that probably should never have launched the way it did. I'm surprised 30% shield and armor pen actually went live. Okay, I'm just gonna run... have SAD on. Let's just do emergency weapon cycle, we'll call the day there. I just dropped complex plasma fires. I've been doing that so far, and I'm just going to swap that out for some pulse phasers. I have not re-engineered these, so the modifiers on them is, you know, they're not going to be great. And then I'm going to swap the isomags I have on around for some phaser ones. And just like that, I have swapped from phaser, or from plasma over to phaser. Okay. So I want to run another Argala just to get another look at these visuals. When Spencer talks normally, he's talking about the top 10 people of the game. Everyone else do whatever you want, you'll be fine, yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is the Garrett? Give it a 9. I'll give it a 9, okay? My reasoning is, if it doesn't have intel, I can't give it a 10, okay? Override subsystem safeties is just... it's just too good. Yeah, these visuals are great. Like, it's a really great ship. And these pulse phasers, they just look so great. Probably that would be interesting.
You have entered an... Looks like our fight got them to notice
Fitting
us.
fire.
Let's go
DPS
over
snobbed.
and see if their thaws might come out of hiding. Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
We will not go quietly.
You will stand down and surrender.
Even the beams under like fire will look like this, though.
Sensors are picking up small...
Like I looked at them earlier on stream, and they were just really, really nice. Very immersive. Mission was awesome, nice.
We do what we want, where we want.
Just not a big fan of reroutes, like effect on cooldowns. Which I know Boimler helps deal with, but just still never been a big fan of that.
I'm taking you with me.
That's got it. Excellent
Oh.
work. We'll send over a pacification party, take the suspect into custody.
How long do I plan on being live? Probably another hour or so.
Thank you for your assistance, and welcome to this sector. The K's up. We have the suspect in custody.
That makes sense, Phil. Will the pulse phasers come to the mud store? I don't know. I do wonder if we're gonna get some of them with the anniversary bundle though. So if I was doing, I still plan on doing this, like a tier list of the specialization combos for ships, like for the specialization seating on ships. You know, I don't think Command Temporal is S tier right now, but I would still say that this is like an A tier specialization combo. It's very strong. Like Command Primary, Temporal Secondary, that is a really powerful combo. The layout of the ship is very friendly if you're looking to take advantage of Uncon. If you don't care about Uncon, you have the ability to still do some very interesting things. It's a pretty flexible ship, and I just think it's good. But that's why I would rate it to that highly. Like it's a good setup on it. What is the worst possible specialization combo? Probably Pilot Merc Worker. I mean, that's not that terrible. It's just Merc Worker Secondary always just sucks. Pilot, I mean, Pilot's a fun specialization. It's not, it's better following the revamp they did for it. I'm just thinking, what would be worse than Pilot Miracle Worker? I can't think of anything. A Commander Pilot, Secondary Miracle Worker. Miracle Worker on a science ship always kills me inside to see. Yes. Open Infinity. I mean, Miracle Worker, yeah, that does suck. But I'm thinking for 2 different specializations on the ship. Commando. There's no Space Commando seating. I'm talking about like the seats on your ship. Not what you would have on your captain. Rather, you know, the seats a ship would have. Yeah, Dan, those are bound to account. Let's do another infected. Who could have predicted that one? Let's try the phaser setup out, see how it does. Deuter stats? No, that's a challenging build. Yeah, the Deuter stat was rough.
The situation is grim.
Oh, we got another in here. Is this an attack on your legendary sovereign? Yes. It is. It is a beautiful ship indeed. The team did an excellent job with it.
Scanning the nanite trap. Got it. Additional data available. The nanite probe can repair the transmitter. Stop them.
these phasers look so good. So good. These are the pulse phasers. They got a revamp with the patch today.
A probe is closing in on the transporter. Destroy it.
What do I think of an adamant with all dual beam banks on the front with surgical strikes? I think if you enjoy that, then you have at it. If you enjoy single target firing modes and they're helping your immersion, I mean, they can hit hard.
Sensors confirm that the transport conduit has been destroyed.
I mean, so that was decent. That was phasers. Phaser CSV. What's with the H-shaped ships? I don't know. I think the game has a positive future. I've been saying that for a little bit now.
I feel so ignored.
Well, you see, I get my immersion from doing these DPS builds because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to roleplay as Q. I want to go into a map and I want to have the enemies instantly die upon me upon me getting into range. That is my goal here, chasing the DPS, is this goal to roleplay as Q. Aren't cannons better for surgical strikes? You do whatever you enjoy, whatever helps your immersion. Tech, if you want to do surgical strikes, that's fine. Like FAW or surgical strikes, they're both going to be capable. The thing is, ironically, when you get to like the really high DPS levels, where you're talking about coordinated runs, there is that Trinity type of play. We have dedicated supports. We have dedicated tanks in situations where we need them. We have these dedicated roles, but that is, a very, very small group of players that are doing that sort of stuff. PvP also in the past has had roles like that, I believe, but I don't know how relevant that is in the current the current scene. Spencer is also a red shirt, which is why he hates ground. Absolutely. I mean, tanks are still great to see. The issue with going in with like a support is you don't know what you're getting when you go into a random environment. At the end of the day, you just want to make sure that whatever build you're taking in has enough damage to be able to do your portion of the damage, that is needed in that TFO, and it generally is just good to have the ability to cover a couple of your teammates if needed, because again, you just don't know what you're going to get. They'll use, they can fly the friendship. Yeah, the friendship's a great ship. Yeah, Fire at Will is still a good firing mode. It's just, the extension situation with it. Wolves, thank you for the follow. I have missed a lot of follows on Twitch. I'm not seeing the notifications for a lot of them pop up, but thank you to everyone who followed over there. Is 10 DPS good? If it makes you feel good. That's what matters. Okay, let's see. Junior got little eat. Public queue. How's the new DPS ladder? Any new entries? I haven't looked yet. Let's look at the table. I see that my Discord is showing a lot of messages received, which is always highly concerning. Unveiled. Okay. What do we have here for infected? Oh. Did upload. My combat time was too low. Terrible.
Have a lot of time, so
Yeah, I have to fix that, Phil. I'm sorry. Yes, the likes are appreciated. Yeah, hopefully, AJ.
enemy ship detected. They're on an intercept course.
The Wolf 359 system, that update was like a year ago, right? Have they updated it again?
Ready. Scan the satellites to act.
What is being challenged? Just top clear time CPS numbers? Yes, pretty much. What STF or new mission is the fastest? Royal Flush or Borg Battle Royale? Yeah, wasn't the Wolf 359 stuff all last year? I mean, that the 14th anniversary bundle and like the theme of it was Wolf 359, so that stuff happened a year ago. Tech. What is better factor or faction to play? Klingon or Romulan? I prefer Rom Alien. And then the faction legions, that really depends on what you're trying to do. I personally go for the Klingon side. But if you're looking for a bit more social activity, then probably the Fed side. You're likely going to find more fleet opportunities on the Fed side. The social maps are going to be a bit more active. The KDF side is going to be quieter. And that's honestly the way I like it. PC ROM KDF just to harass you? Oh no. Not another. I mean, for the most part, you know, the factions are pretty close to the same performance potential. The only faction that still has like an advantage is Romulans. They're the only faction that can actually like properly max out the cloaking functionality. They're the only ones that have access to run the full suite of infiltrator bridge officers. So the 3 different ranks of them: basic, normal, and superior. So like if you're trying to maximize cloaking, Romulans are still the only ones that can actually do that. Basis? Yeah. The Riemann one does stack, but it's still often preferred to just go ROM Alien and then run the 3 infiltrator bridge officers. Because if you're maxing it out, you're probably going to run the Delta Operations Expansion Pack, Riemann, which has SRO and Superior Infiltrator. And then you then just run the 2 bridge officers that have the lower ranks of Infiltrator. And then you still have access to the 11 trait slots that way. PSV's misfired. Terrible. Do I think we'll see more 5-3 weapons layout ships? I would imagine so. I mean, I think at this point they know that's what's going to sell. There's a lot of people that are very vocal that they're just not going to buy a 4-4 ship. Gotcha. Yeah, I do recall it was like broken for a little bit, right? 5-3 prints money. Yeah, absolutely. .08 mine layer. I think it'd be interesting for them to make mines, you know, good again. Mines sort of had a resurgence back during the Tort meta, but that sort of fell off with the Parent Eagle. If they were doing a mine ship, it would need to be like it'd be another like 3-5 or 2-5 with an experimental weapon. Make like a really nice mine experimental. And then it'd just be like an uncon friendly setup, so temp, intel, temp. Make mines great again.
Satellite upgrades are...
Winter storm warning. Terrible. Yeah. I hear it a lot. People want Fire at Will to be easier to use, to have better uptime potential. I'm gonna cover mid. Yeah, I think they should remove the restrictions on Omnis and just let you run as many as you want in aft weapon slots. Change the restriction over to that. You can only use them in aft weapon slots. That'd be interesting. I am in Des Moines.
Picking up the enemy flagship. Hang on up there.
Of course, my CSV misfires as soon as I go to hit it. Never changed though. And feel the difference though, not doing this with a plasma setup, just missing out on that dot. It is actually like legitimately noticeable not having the complex plasma fire on. Fast Omni Torp would be fun to proc ETM and keep 5 dual beam banks. Yeah, you really just feel the lack of long-term punch with the without the plasma stuff. SV misfired again. Yeah, server performance is not going to be great today. With everyone logging in, that's like the... That's another CSV misfire there. CSV misfire meaning I went to hit it and it just didn't activate. Oh, the Garrett's good. The Garrett's good. Whatever effect that is was just wild on my GPU there. Yeah. Well, that's sort of the issue with like the DPS runs is, you know, some of the most recent like records are from like May of last year. Because trying to do the runs the way we need to do them with how many people are on the server, it can be a very difficult task. And then the events just back to back, it's sort of been rough for that part of the player base. Party poppers are interesting. Yeah, the Voth are doing a bit more to me. And with the phasers on, I just don't quite have the punch to just like insta nuke them. We're gonna finish this. We've got 10 of 10. And there's not enough time for the things to fall, but definitely like If I'd been on the plasma with the complex there, that would have been easier.
We did it! Enemy fleets have disengaged.
Shield generator gamma is at 75%.
He dies all the time. He has no survivability consoles on. Terrible. I don't know what you're talking about. I've got Valdor on.
Looks like the assault is over. At least for
But
now.
if I need more survivability than Valdor, then there's usually something wrong. Yeah. I had DPRM on. I should probably look at what this flood of messages on Discord is about. Oh. Darketti. They're all... I didn't even see... The Turk, I see your post in Discord. I see you are very happy. The Turk is very happy about the temporal stasis field trait fixes. Yeah, with the plasma setups, you do temporal secondary. Intel primary, temporal secondary. Looking at all of the messages here, there is a lot. I think I've pretty much covered everything for today. I mean, I haven't looked at the trait much, but I think that might be something more to look at for like a tanking situation. So I've got it unlocked. I can look at it actually here better. Once every 60 seconds, when you activate a captain ability or specialization for officer ability, you and up to 10 allies within a 5-kilometer radius get to plus 5% max hull capacity and shield capacity. Plus that amount extra per ally within range, max of 35% for 30 seconds. So 35% hit point shield capacity. That's fine. I think though that's more of like a budget tanking trait. What's the new outfit unlock? It's a reward for the story mission. Yeah. I don't have all the Vandy shields, but it's a good looking chip. Trait slots have a lot of competition, and it's hard for a trait like that to compete for. It's hard for a trait like that to compete on a DPS build. That's more of you're using that as like a budget tanking trait, or you're trying to max out your whole capacity. That's what that trait is for. So here is the Garrett stock, and Windows wise, just one option. You do have the ability to really customize this. So if you're around Trizander, you can, do the slime devils on it. Trizander's a big fan of that, as many of you are aware. So you can't do full slime devils on it, but you can make it Triz colors. But yeah, like I said, it's a good looking ship. I like how it looks. Yeah, I mean, if you're not happy with that, David, I would suggest, leaving some feedback for them on any of the posts they've put up on social media. I think if you're not happy with that, and to anyone else, you know, you just give them your feedback. Yeah. Triple boss. Yeah, be nice. Don't be a dick. That's always rule number one for leaving feedback. I might have section 31 on this character. Let me check. Yeah, that's what I'm going to look at now. I just need to grab it on this character, make sure I have room for it. Ew, good. There. Build. This. Visuals. Yeah, this has a lot more of the Vandy shields. Okay. And nope. Better lighting. So let's do. What do I have here? Section 31. Yeah, section 31 on this looks really cool. There's your red deflector. Do I have the bubble Vandy shield? I think I might. Yeah, section 31 looks really nice. Yeah. A bowl. I do not. I thought I did, but I do not. I don't have many Vandy shields. Nice, Avrod. Congrats. Mission uniform reward looks tradable. The World Razor's a great ship. The trade-off of it's pretty nice too if you're looking for a DPS trait. Your first ship from a box? Congrats. Yeah, section 31 on this looks really cool. I'm gonna log on to another account and I am going to claim another 5 keys. Out caps lock on. Oh, me opening lockboxes? I can't believe it. I would have laughed. Like, I saw a ship for a moment, and I was like, no way. The gotcha is strong. Yeah, I need to grab more Infinity.
This is your lucky spin.
Nice, Justin. Yeah, the story mission I will take a look at probably later on. I'll probably record my playthrough of it. Oh, nothing good there. Right. More traits is always good indeed. Terrible. Okay, back to the main account. I had to try, right? The blue box? Which one? I'm gonna have to move over a set of beams to this character as well. I guess I've got some bowel beams here, but if I do try a tank setup on this in the next couple of days, I'd probably want to go bowel for that. Just grab them off the exchange. They're cheap. If you could steal one ship from Spencer, what would it be? What? If you could just steal one of my ships, Jay? Terrible. Truly, truly terrible. That's just horrendous. Steal one of my ships. It wouldn't matter. If you stole one, another would grow back in its place immediately. Wow. Terrible chips. Delkina. Michi said mirror angle to eliminate the competition. Is that a size 11 water bottle? It's a big one. I don't know what the size is on this. Got it from Costco. Definitely like at least a gallon of water. Is not necessarily. You want the Connie 3, no Android? Terrible. Okay, I'm gonna wrap things up and I'm gonna work on a news video to release here in a couple hours. So thank you to everyone for tuning in here today. I know I didn't go through the story mission again. Like I said, I want to do that just on my own. I'll record it and post it up on the channel. I also just didn't want to spoil the experience for anyone who wants to experience it on their own. Thoughts on the 20th anniversary bundle? Terrible, Jay. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, the Garrett is a really fun ship. The console off of it is good. It would be better if it was benefiting from unconventional systems or the Vovan subspace fracture tunneling field. It's not getting cooldown reduction from either of those. The trait, it's good. It's just not for what I'm trying to do. I think for a tank setup, especially at a budget level, that's going to be really good. It just... I honestly did not watch most of your stream to avoid spoilers. Terrible. Okay, who do we need to rate on the Twitch side? Endeavor. Yeah, Endeavor's going to be doing some RP stuff, so let's rate him. Endeavor here is he's another closet DPSer just like Trizander. So make sure to stop in and say hi. I'll drop his Twitch in the YouTube side for those interested. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. My brain is a little fried today, but I hope you enjoyed. So there goes the Twitch side. For the YouTube side, again, thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys around.